Okay, we got the fuel system fixed. So let's see about getting this thing started. Got a little picky. First thing you do is prime it. And you do not want to have ignition on for this because you will hurt yourself. So prime it wide open. Couple full choke. Throttle wide open, couple pulls. Spark all the way advanced. Let's see what happens. Oh, you gotta be careful with these things. Holy shit. They don't call them leg breakers for nothing. That's why you gotta get a system down for these bikes, and then that's what you use to start the bike. I got another one that I'm working on. It's ignition off, throttle advanced, or timing advanced, full throttle, 2 kicks, ignition on, 1 kick. Usually it starts right up. If it doesn't, it'll break your leg. I'm going to read the manual again, when in doubt. read the instructions. Okay, so it says, let me get that. It says all the way advanced, wide open, right? Leave that closed, ignition off, and I'm just going to do 1 pull. Okay. Now I'm going to move this down to slightly open, turn it on. Okay. Repeat. I'll give her 2 this time. Right. Go to half. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I got a little exhaust in there. That's exciting. Let's clear that out. I didn't realize how much there was in here. By the way, if you don't have one of these, get one. They save you hours. Now, who knows, you know, and this is, with this bike, it's gotten put back together in stages. You know, quite frankly, I was kind of surprised we even got to turn over. I didn't get it on video the first, but it ran for about 4 or 5 seconds. It's always the second time I get running. That's exciting. But, so I have no idea, you know, how the carburetor's set. So I gotta go through that now maybe. But, I'm just wondering if maybe there's not too much gas in there. These old carbs have been described as a, you know, on the old Harleys, is basically a soup can and a garden hose. And, you know, you go in there and you try to fix this, you try to fix that. But back then, what we don't realize is, you know, our world, and, you know, like when I do metal work or work on the mill, you know, we're down to a thousandth, you know, give or take a half if we need to be. And that's just not possible. It wasn't possible when they built these bikes. And so the tolerances are much, much different. And the engineering was different because these were also designed to run under a number of, you know, harsh conditions. And so they picked, you know, middle of the road. My point is that it's real easy for, you know, guys today that are working on these bikes, or, you know, armchair mechanics who never actually worked on one of these, to say, oh, it's, you know, replace this carb, do this, do that. This is a system, and when you make those types of changes, oftentimes you're impacting things that quite frankly might not be that obvious. And so, you know, when I'm restoring one of these bikes, I'm trying to get the engines running, it's one thing at a time. You know, it's you work with one variable, you try to isolate what you're working on, and kind of go from there. You know, it's the same thing as working on a car. You know, you want to, you know, one thing at a time. You know, doing body work on a car. You know, what's your zero, one panel. Same thing here. So, you know, what's working and what's not. So it looks like the fuel system is working, which took some doing. There's no such thing as an easy project on these bikes. But so now it looks like we got to do the carb. So let's see what we got here. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. I mean, that's avgas. That's good stuff. I think we might be able to just get her going right here. in there. Well, that should be. I think it does. Just the idle. Oh. Let her cool down for a while. So I'm gonna adjust the idle down a little bit, and but I think we're that much closer, so I'm pretty excited. More later. Now when it stops snowing outside, maybe we can go for a ride. Yes.